Hi everyone, this is Sarah. Today we're doing an edit with me video. Before I stop talking and let you watch me as I edit, I have a few announcements and then an explanation of what you are watching. So, announcements. This is probably going to be the way I do things. I might do a story time periodically, but in general, I'm going to let you all watch me work and I'll speed it up a little bit so that you have a sense of this not taking forever. Just because I don't want to burn myself out on creating content for YouTube when I should be writing. That being said, like this video if this is more of what you might want so that I can get a better sense of what people are looking for that is easy to create. Subscribe to the channel if you want to be kept up with all the videos that I'm posting, which will typically be one a week on Sundays or Mondays. And ring the bell if you want to be notified by YouTube when I do post a new video. So what are you watching? Today, I am editing a, I just had a brain fart. No, today I am editing my Chanukah Persuasion story. So I'm still a little overwhelmed by that fact that I was invited to contribute a story to a Jane Austen Fan Fiction anthology for the holidays. I had a couple little requests at this point. One was to be able to focus on Chanukah, and I was told yes, that wouldn't be a problem. The second request I had was to be able to do Persuasion instead of Pride and Prejudice, and to modernize it. And I got another yes and another yes after that. So all three of my requests were accepted, with the caveat that to be careful with language because this is being translated into Spanish by the editor, which is a generous opportunity that I still cannot afford to do for my own books yet. So to have one story that people who speak Spanish and read Spanish will be able to enjoy is so very wonderful for me. For me, accessibility is a very big part of why I do some of the things I do, like audiobooks, and language is an accessibility issue. To be able to read a story in the language you natively read or prefer to read in. If it's an opportunity to provide that, I will accept it, as long as I can afford it. I don't know. So, I wrote the draft during the April Camp National Novel Writing Month event. This was one of the many things I wrote that month because it was a month to fill in some of the gaps of things I wanted to write around this series and more. But I wasn't really happy with the story. One, it was 2,000 words too long, and I needed to cut back on that. I can have a little wiggle room around the 5K, but I was at 7K beyond. So I needed to cut that out. And I thought I had an idea of what I could cut out. And I realized that was like 200 words, not 2,000 words. So what I tried to do is go back and see where I can tighten things up. And I realized there is in Persuasion, as of course any Persuasion reader knows, there's a Lyme scene. We're not even in Bath. We're in Lyme when there is an accident and everybody is just out of their mind, and Anne Elliot steps in and just is the voice of reason, and Frederick and Captain Wentworth is just in love with her again because he remembers who she is and sees that Henrietta Musgrove, Louisa Musgrove, Henrietta, one of the two girls, is sort of a frivolous girl, and strength of character and knowing who you are may not be the be-all end-all of your existence, or your partner's existence. So it is a big shift in their story for him especially, and then he sort of, she sort of yeets herself from their story and proceeds with her own story in Bath. And in Modern Persuasion, when I wrote that, it was an accident. It was Louisa having an accident in Chicago. And as I write my next Persuasion modernization, it is not an accident. It is just a city situation that our Anne Elliot insert, who is now Mason, a man, he solves a problem that everybody else is losing their minds about, and our Penny, our Wentworth, realizes, this is the man I loved, this is who he is, he hasn't disappeared, I've just been an asshole to him. But here I am writing this Chanukah story, and I have to cover 8 days and 5,000 words. That's not even 1,000 words a day. So I had to cut out a lot of days and a lot of build-up. But I realized when I got to that point in the story where I have to shift how the two of them see each other, and this again is a traditional Anne woman, Wentworth man, I needed her to respond well in an emergency. And I had this accident, and I didn't want, like, they're at a party and they have an accident. So I was humming and hawing about what to do. And then I sort of got it in my head for a little while that this should take place after college, but they were high school sweethearts. And I played with that, and I didn't really like it. And it wasn't working until I shifted. They're not at a party. There's not this, like, stupid accident. There is something big going on. It drives their story. It is not some woman having an accident and then failing to be Wentworth's romantic partner. I needed to, this is not how life works. I needed something that was truly related to the story that I am telling with these two characters, and that's Talia and Damon. She is Jewish. He is not. I wonder why she didn't want to marry him. So this allowed me to pull in some of that idea for the high school romance that they had, and but bring them into being full adults in difficult situations that I think you might love. And if you are on Patreon with me, you might have actually read the first draft of this story. And thank you to those who gave me some feedback on that, because that did help me move forward. Anyway, I'm making the edits. I need to have them done in a few weeks, so I need to focus and not make videos for you, even though I enjoy them. So I'm going to stop talking here, and I'm going to let you listen to the typey and watch me edit. And I hope you enjoy. that's it for this video. I'm going to wrap up editing and get back to work on some other projects. Remember, if you like this video and want me to do more low-key ASMR kind of stuff, please give me a thumbs up so I know you like this video, and subscribe to the channel if you want to know when I post other videos, and ring the bell so that YouTube will notify you also. It eventually does. Bye.